The mindset's the acid, the balance is healthy, never complacent, never take shit from a critic who's passively watching me build from the basement. My currency different, I'm stacking the value in history's pages. Coins, comics, and collectibles, turning my hobbies to capital stages. The Punisher stacker is live. Stacker is live, yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. We are live and this is just a hangout for coins collectors, comic collectors, Lego collectors. You collect your grandmother's panties. Well, I don't really want to know about that, but you can show those if you want to.
Wait a minute, let me go get it.
Yeah, right now, I think some of you may recognize Nikki Silver Stacker's in the house. Hey, Caterpillar Silver. We've also got Casino Comics from the comic book side channel. So this stream, as I've said before, is open to anybody that collects stuff. It doesn't have to be necessarily precious metals, even though this is on my precious metals channel. It can also be comic books. It can be Legos. It can be Barbie dolls. I don't care what you collect. If you want to join the live stream, the link is up there and we'll bring you backstage and you can jump on. We're going to show off some goodies. First, let me kind of pull up what we're going to do today on the show. Give me one moment here. There. So we're just doing an introduction, which you did that already. We'll shout out the chat in a minute. I'm going to go over the Kumite results at about the 5-minute mark. So if you're wondering who the final battles are in the Sweet 16, stay tuned. At about 5 minutes, I'm going to do that. Then we'll have a chance to show or share or do any giveaways we want. Now, the yard sale is basically if you have anything you want to sell. You know, you got some old comic books you want to sell and have them pay to your PayPal or whatever, Venmo or whatever, you can do that. If you have some old Hummels you want to sell, or if you got those grandma's panties that you don't want anymore, you might find a buyer. I can't do that. And at the end, we'll do some channel shout outs. That just means if you want to promote something coming up on your channel or tell people about your channel or shout out someone else, you are welcome to do so. So let's look here. We have Caterpillar Silver in the house. Hello. We did have Humble and also Bigfoot, but right now they are not in here, so that's okay. We got 11 people watching, though. Just not a lot of people commenting. But let's see. How much time are we into the show here? We are about 3 minutes in, so give me about 2 more minutes, and we are going to go over the Kumite results. Let me get this different background here, and I will pull them up. So go ahead and introduce yourself, Nikki, and go ahead and introduce yourself, Mike. Doesn't matter who starts.
Go ahead, Mike.
You me go ahead. Hey, I'm Mike from Casino Comics. I've just been collecting comics off and on since I was about 9 years old. Here and there. Everywhere I go, I pick one up.
Awesome,
and
awesome.
The way I got the name Casino Comics is I actually work in a casino. So.
Sweet. Go ahead, Nikki. Tell us about yourself. Where are you working at now?
Well, I work security in a community center from Orlando, Florida. I'm just a silver stacker documenting my journey, man.
Oh, awesome, awesome. We have another famous member in the house. Welcome to the channel. We're going to bring him on the stage. Hey, Humble Stacker.
How we doing?
Good, brother.
How we doing? Thanks for having me up.
Yeah, for anyone that is watching, if we get some comic book people in here too, just go ahead and do a brief introduction of yourself.
All right, well, yeah. I'm the Humble Stacker. I talk about metals. I do stack other things, though. You know, I have Pokemon cards. I used to stack lots of comic books, but unfortunately I don't have any of those anymore. But I do have football cards. So I do collect some stuff as well.
Well, that's what this show is about. It's about coins, comics, and collectibles. So I was saying earlier, if you weren't on, we're going to show comic books. We're going to show metals. We're going to show Hummels, Legos, Pokemon cards, which my oldest daughter would love to watch your Pokemon card set. She is like addicted since she was a kid on Pokemon. And, you know, whatever people collect, it doesn't matter what it is. So for right now, though, I'm going to bring us to the side. It's about the 5-minute mark. And in case people just tuned in just to see the results of the Coin Collector Kumite for the Sweet 16 bracket, here are the official results. So I did at midnight, I did a screenshot of every single one exactly at midnight. So some people may have pulled ahead after midnight on Sunday last week, and some people may have fell behind. It doesn't matter what the results look like right now. It matters what they look like exactly at midnight, my time, which is West Coast time. And here are the results. These are the battles for round 2, which is a Sweet 16. It'll show up in the screen. There we go. So round 1 will be 7 versus Sober Stacker. The second bracket will be Littlefoot Stacker against the Kansas Kid. The third bracket will be FG Stacker versus Fish. The fourth bracket will be Mandy's Candy. I couldn't write it though because I knew I chuckle every time I say her name. Versus Liberty Bleeds Silver out of Las Vegas. And then we have Nikki, who's joining us tonight. Nikki Silver Stacker is going against OC Omega Stacker. In the 6th round, we have Shellfish versus Humble, who also is joining us right now. Then we have one of the other brackets with a female in it. At least it's a husband and wife team. We have the West Texas Stacker versus Jerry Parker. And last but not least, I know it's hard to see with the banner there, but we have Kalilo versus Blue Collar Stacker. So the way it's going to work, I'm going to get these brackets done by Sunday. This will be the same as last time. It will be voting in the brackets. Now, I'm just saying the same as last time. The reason why I'm saying that, because when we get down to 8 people, things are going to change. It is no longer going to be a click on the radio button to vote. It's going to be a open vote where people have to literally say who they're voting for. And they are allowed to vote for themselves or for the other person they're going up against. Let's say hi to a couple people in the chat. Hi, Wolf Metals. Hi, Ellie. And hi, FG. And hi, We Buy Houses for Cash. Yay, yay. Hey, 2 people called me today to want to know about my house. So maybe you're one of the people. I'm always getting stuff about that. So this is the Sweet 16 right here bracket. It'll start on Sunday and go till, I think I'll do it till Saturday night. But the actual rules will be posted when I post the 8 brackets. It is a closed, anonymous voting. This will be the last round that it's anonymous. After that, it's going to be open voting where you have to write who you vote for. And then in the final 4, it's going to be even harder. And anyone that's knocked out of the tournament that has lost already or is knocked out in this round is going to have a huge part to play on deciding who wins in the final 4. So be nice to your opponents, because your opponent might have something to do whether or not you pass through the final 4. Just saying it. I'm not giving no more clues right now, but that's what we got. If anyone else wants to jump on, feel free to jump on. I know Nikki had to jump off. He's working right now. Let me go down here and get rid of this background. All right, hold on a second. I haven't did this in a while. So why don't we start out with you, Mike? Because a lot of people watching are from the coin collecting community, and maybe show us a couple of cool things you have because they've never seen your channel. I'm going to put a link to his channel right here, and hopefully you guys can check him out and support him. He's a really cool guy. He's probably, in my mind, in the comic book community, he's my best friend that I have in the comic book community. And we actually talk to each other offline sometimes too. And this is his link right there. It should pop up in a second. There it is. You put in @_comics, @Casino Comics, and you can check out his channel. But go ahead, Mike. Show us some cool books you got or anything you want to show.
Like I said, I don't have my regular backdrop. I'm just sitting here on the couch, really. I Just like I said before everybody came on, I went down to Florida. I picked up my son. He's with me now, so he's back there in the room until we get everything switched out. I did grab some comics off the wall before I come in here. Right now, I got All-Star Western number 10, 6.5, off-white to white pages. And this is the first appearance of Jonah Hex.
Yeah, now some people may know Jonah Hex from the movie, right?
Exactly. But don't go with the movie. Please don't think that's how it is in the comic book. He's not supernatural at all in the comic book. He's just a bounty hunter with some skills.
And a messed up face, right?
And a messed up face. Indian supernatural. Right around here where I live. Oh, Lord.
And about how much is that worth, if you had a guess?
I don't know. It ain't much. That cat may pick a fight. It ain't much driving up the price, and tell you the truth.
You know, it's a few $100s, though. It's not. It's
a few $100. I cannot remember how much I paid for it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I know. Like a 9.8 is probably worth at least. Would be like what? Like $8,000, probably at least.
Yeah, probably. I can't remember, but I don't think I paid over $500 for it. I really don't. But them books, I remember. This ain't a expensive book at all for some unknown reasons. 8.0 off white. The white page is smart. It's Moral Spotlight number 32. It's the first appearance of Spider-Man. I can get the glare out, right? Now, this ain't expensive at all. It's about a $2,800, $30 book.
Nice. Yeah, I know Spider-Woman hasn't really been in movies yet, has she?
No, she hasn't. The Madam Web thing, just, whatever. No, we put that. Okay. Like I said, I grabbed like 4 books. I got Werewolf by Night, number 32. It's a little low grade. It's 3.0. It's cream to off-white pages, but it's the book I wanted. And at the time, it's the only one I could afford. The first appearance of Moon Knight. Kind of like this was Marvel's. Everybody says this is Marvel's Batman, but
yeah, Moon Knight. Yeah, that's probably one of the most expensive Werewolf by Night's comics, just because
it is the most expensive one in the run. And to tell you the truth, issue number 33, it's got the better cover on it because they're hanging from a helicopter.
Right.
And that's the best. That's the best cover. But that's his first appearance. I mean, I've been doing some selling and stuff. I haven't got rid of my Daredevil runs, so don't get crazy. But I grabbed that book. This is the 4.5 off-white page. Daredevil number 1. First appearance of Daredevil, Karen Page, and Falconette.
Yeah, that's an awesome book. That is
a nice pickup.
Yeah, that's for those of you that don't know, that's a Silver Age Grail, they call it. So that's something that's a key comic, a first appearance. Not only is it the first appearance of Daredevil, he's also on the cover. It's his own book. A lot of characters do not start in their own book, and some characters weren't even on the cover, right?
Yeah, most of the time in the intro for a character is a cameo, right?
Right. A lot of times, like Wolverine was a cameo.
Yeah.
And then there's characters like Thor. He was in a different magazine, just like Spider-Man started off in Amazing Fantasy or Journey to Mystery. So,
and like Jonah Hex, he's not on the cover. I thought this is his first appearance, but he's not on the cover.
Right,
he's on
Shadow.
Issue number 11. Issue number 11. He's front and center fighting off some vocals. And for right now, this book right now is the most expensive in my collection. Because like I said, I've been getting rid of some books that just didn't appeal to me anymore. So I got rid of some of them.
Yeah, and Daredevil, you might have saw him wear that kind of color in the She-Hulk Netflix show or whatever, or Disney, and he actually wore that costume for his first 6 issues in his own comic book until he turned to all red.
Until I didn't like it, so they changed it to all red.
Yeah, you know,
it was more. Yeah,
and I've got the whole run. I've got the whole run of Daredevil Volume 1, the annuals and everything.
Awesome.
Wow.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us, Mike. Humble, you got anything cool you want to show? Now, you might have showed it on your channel already, but maybe there'll be some people that actually wind up watching this from the comic community that have never seen your channel. So yours is just is it just at Humble Stacker, right?
Yeah, the Humble Stacker. Yep.
Oh, the Humble. Okay, the Humble Stacker. Go ahead and show us
Yes,
some
sir.
stuff. I'm gonna put your link in there. So if you haven't subscribed to Humble, make sure you do that as well. He does live streams all the time. Very entertaining. Young man, I don't mean offense by that, but I'm really old, so I can say that.
So I do metals, right? So this is actually poured not too long ago by FG Stacker. He's in the community right now. He does pours, and this is it's my channel round for 2026. It's a lighthouse,
Nice.
and it says Humble Heroes. So that's what the people that are in my chat, that's what I call them, my heroes, because my chat wouldn't be anything without them. So that's just a start, and that's some excellent work. If you guys ever want anything poured, stop by and check with FG. He does excellent work. He can help you create whatever you're looking for and help you pour it. He's awesome. So make sure if you want anything like that, you check with FG. Here's a whatnot one I picked up. It just arrived, actually. It's a 5-gram gold bar.
Nice.
This was 3 spins, under $90 shipped. So it was a nice little win.
And for people watching that don't know about precious metals, about how much is that worth?
This is about $700 with the melt.
Awesome.
Metals being down right now, probably around $675. But not bad.
Still, it's amazing that something so small can be worth so much money.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So that was a recent win over on whatnot. So that was pretty cool, you know. But I'm a stacker, right? So I'm looking for weight. So this 5-ounce ATB, America the Beautiful.
That's me.
That's awesome.
That's awesome right there.
That's a flying fox, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, those big bats. I saw some of those when I was in Samoa with my daughter for a competition, and when they spread their wings out, they look like condors. They're huge.
Yeah, they are. They are. They can actually get pretty big if you because they're, you know, bats, their wingspans are actually pretty big. You don't see them darting around a whole lot, especially the big ones, right? I mean, because bats can get pretty big.
Right.
Just, you know, I only dealt with fruit bats a lot when I was growing up. So there was a lot of fruit bats around, you know, and they were actually, you would catch them eating off of the horses. They'll like grab onto their hind legs and like suck their blood. It was pretty crazy. Fruit bats.
It is crazy.
But you know, I'm all about, you know, stacking weight. So, but this is build your wealth in ounces, you know. One of the best sayings I could ever find on a 10-ounce bar.
Nice.
You know. But yeah, just a little bit of stuff that I like to stack. You know, when it comes to other metals, you know, you got your constitutional, tubes of constitutional, or your quarters, 50-cent pieces. Ultimately, all it matters is that you're just adding to the stack, even if it's little by little, because it's an overtime game. It's not a tomorrow game. You know, you're playing chess, not checkers. That's what I always say.
Good way to look at it. Good way to look at it. I'll show a couple things. I'm just going to show again. I'm going to show what people will win. The winner of the comic Kumite is going to get this 5-ounce bar right here. Sorry, I'm putting my hands on it. They're going to get this 3-ounce bronze Punisher skull that was made for me by Sublime. They're going to get this 1-ounce silver bullet. And of course, FG made these really cool tokens. It says admit one for the, on the back it says Kumite with a KK in the, a verse from each other. We're going to put that on there. And then Silver Dragoons is pledged to give 2.5 ounces. And then just today, Joseph's Reserves asked, can he donate as well? He didn't say how much, but even if it's just 2, we could wind up with about 12 ounces for the winner, which would be pretty badass. We do have another person ready to join. And let's give a big round of applause for, let's bring him on, Catcorn. Hey, Catcorn. I don't think I've ever heard your name before. Are you there, Catcorn?
Yes, I am. I'm still laughing.
Is that your channel name?
It's Catcom.
Oh, Catcom. I thought you said,
Yes.
oh, it looked like Catcorn.
I thought you were just giving him a hard time.
No, but Catcorn is a good name if you want to change yours. So he said, I never heard of my name, that Catcorn either.
Yeah, well.
Awesome. Well, you can see Catcorn's link there in the channel. If you're watching from the comic book community and you're interested in collecting other things besides comic books or Legos or your grandmother's panties or whatever you collect in your dark hours, check out his channel as well. I am not familiar with it, so I'm going to learn about a little bit about Catcom right now, but affectionately, I always think of him as Catcorn now. Go ahead,
Yes,
Catcorn. Introduce yourself. Tell us about your channel and what you like to stack. And if you want to show off a few things, go right ahead.
Well, number one, I don't have a channel. I'm
Okay.
a freeloader, but I do collect. I collect and I stack, and I
I'm gonna
usually
zoom
try to
in on
pick
what
on
you got
humble
there.
any chance I get.
He's Catcom's very knowledgeable. He knows his stuff. He's a stacker, and collector as well. He does harass me as often as possible, and that's all right because his presence is always welcome. Because he does have a huge knowledge base when it comes to coins, collectibles, and metals. So I always welcome him up, anyways.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
an
zoomed in on.
old timer. I'm 69. I've been collecting since I was about, I don't know, in my teens. So
That's awesome.
I've been collecting over the years, and then when you collect, you end up stacking stuff, and I love the Morgans. At my age, I decided to start shifting gears, and I was selling off a lot of my Morgan collection. Just started buying gold and stacking silver. I still got my rounds of Morgans here that I was buying when they were down. They're down even more now, but yeah, I'm pretty much shifted now. I pretty much collect for fun. If it's something I like, I'll buy it. I got silver put away, and it's but I'm still a collector at heart. I'm very knowledgeable in coin collecting.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad to have you on the show and popping by. It's nice to have another person that was alive when Kennedy got shot and can remember the moon landing. So
Hey.
most of these young bucks that are only like 50 something, they don't remember that stuff.
I can sit there and say I like Ike.
Yeah. now that's pushing. I don't think I was cognizant enough at that time to remember to say that, but I'm right there with you in the 60s, brother.
Actually, in 2 months I'll be 70.
Well, thanks for sharing this. If you need something for your birthday, let us know. Go ahead and give us your mailing address. We'll all send you a present.
Checks in the mail.
Checks in the mail.
Well, we'll definitely send you. I see you got a couple poker chips there, so I'm always giving away poker chips. Also, on today's show, anyone that comes on is going to get a Kennedy $50 hobo nickel Punisher style. If you can see that, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So all
yeah.
I need you to do is to send me your address at my Gmail account. I'm going to write it in the chat right now. It's Son of the Norse, RNORSE at gmail.com.
I can just go to your thing and look it up there.
Yeah, and right there. There we
go.
Yep, Son of the Norse at gmail.com. Just say, hey, this is Kat. I popped on your show, and I'll send you that, and I'll send you a poker chip as well. I forgot to mention earlier, I'm also going to give away this little Raphael. If people like the Ninja Turtles, this is not necessarily a poucho. It's more like a perso because it looks like a little purse. But this is pretty good for storing fractional. And I'm going to put all the winnings in this little pouch right here. As you can see, I like to collect little knickknacks. So I think we're at the point, if no one else is going to jump on tonight, does anyone have anything they want to promote, or do they want to, yeah. Well, I got to laugh at this. Hilo says, what? We landed on the moon? Yes, I will admit, I listen to Coast to Coast AM, and I'm not
Chuck
like,
Norrie.
yeah, I'm not all in it to say like I believe everything that's said. But I love to hear the people that just say outright, like, we didn't do this, we didn't do that, or people that say we're in a simulation, because they could be right, but I don't think so. I'm not quite that deep into that kind of stuff. But I always like to think like possibly with billions, like Carl Sagan used to say, billions of stars, there has to be something out there, even if it's just a microbe living in scum water on some planet. There has to be some form of life out there. My only regret in life that I'll probably never live to see it with my own eyes. But
or you can look down and watch it.
Yeah. But I sleep. That's like my white noise at night. I turn on my my Alexa thing by my bed, and I just say, Alexa, play Coast to Coast AM, and it just plays the latest episode, and then it goes backwards. So if I wake up to, when you're old, you got to pee like 3 times during the night. It's like five episodes past where I fall asleep at. So I enjoy listening to it while I'm sleeping, so to speak. But yeah, does anyone have anything they want to promote? Anyone else's channel they promote? Anyone want to say, please vote for me in the Kumite while they're here? Yeah, George Norrie, ordinary man.
Well, that's what I laugh, because I don't have a channel, but I got 90 subscribers, and I'm like, how the hell did that happen?
Well, I love that. I think people that support are a big part of why people do YouTube. Is most of us realize we're not going to be millionaires and we're not going to be Mr. Beast by doing this kind of stuff, but just to have someone come on and watch, even comment just to say hi, enjoy the show. That's all we really wanted, to show that we're making some kind of connections, because it is a way in today's society, unfortunately, we don't get to meet a lot of people face to face like we did in the old days. It's all about meeting online and stuff like that. And it's just a way to connect. And we appreciate people that always come by. And it sounds like you do that all the time for Humble, and probably for other people too. And I'm sure that's why you have so many subscribers.
Oh yes, supporters always get subscribers. I know people that don't have a channel, they don't post, but they have subscribers. And that is just a way for us and other people to say, hey, they like the fact that you go up and you support other people and you do what you do. So, and you do share your knowledge. So when you're up there and you're doing and you're talking about what you're talking about, I mean, other people don't know the things that you're talking about, not always. So, you are teaching as well, and people are learning. So keep it up.
Right.
That's why you get subscribers. That's why you get likes. That's how you got to 90 without knowing you had 90 people that follow you. Because you're supportive and they learn from you. So why not follow you?
Precious metals is always a learning game.
Yes.
Collecting is even more of a learning game.
Always learning.
Well, let's see. I think I'm going to come up. I'm going to give an option to someone in the chat to win something now if they'd like to as well. I have a couple giveaways. I have a comic slab. It's a Spider-Man graded comic in a plastic slab protecting it, or they can win one of these Kennedy $50 hobo coins here, Punisher. There you go. Right there. You can choose which one you want. So let me think. Should we do a trivia? I don't know how to pull up those spin bars and stuff while I'm live. So maybe do some trivia. What do you guys think?
Either way it works. I'm old. I can remember some things.
Okay, let's try to do something. Let me think about it. Let me.
Clock's
I'm gonna call
ticking.
my daughter. I'm gonna call my daughter and tell her just to give me a 1 in 20. That's what I'll do. I'll you guys talk amongst yourself. I'm gonna jump off real quick and wait a minute.
Yeah, I just finished watching
Sublime was
Lilo's birthday celebration.
Yeah, he's on the Oregon coast, man. I love the Oregon coast. I grew up in Oregon, so, and I traveled the coastline down there as often as possible. It's pretty. Yeah, just use the StreamYard giveaway. That's the easiest way to do it.
Maybe he doesn't have it set up.
Oh,
I
it's
forget who did that the first time. BCS and then he hit refresh and everybody went off the screen. I'm like, hey, I don't think you want to hit that button again.
right.
So I've got a number between 1 and 20. Everyone in the comments and people on the panel can guess too. And I'm going to go grab the slab graded comic that you can choose from. You either win that graded comic or you get the Punisher Hobo Nickel along with the Poco Chip. Let me go grab that. Just a number between 1 and 20. The one that just wins it. Let me go grab it. Ugh.
You going on tonight, Humble?
Yeah. People are going to come over here because they were in my channel, so I told them to come over here.
Oh, okay.
So there's going to be an influx of people coming this way if they can.
Very cool.
I see Jamie G went and bought some of his buffaloes.
Okay, let me look here. Let me scroll up the numbers here. We have a winner already, I think, that guessed it right on the dot. I asked my daughter for a number, and the winner is, where they go? Will be on the screen right here. Silver Fox Stacker 63, congratulations. You can either get some poker chips, a Punisher Hobo Nickel. It's hard to see. There you go. Kennedy $50 Pogo Nickel. Or you can get a graded Spider-Man comic book. Which one would you like?
Oh, don't ask me. I'll take the comic book all day.
Yeah. Silver Fox, let us know which one you want. Let me check the thing.
Problem is you can't read the comic book. It's sealed.
Yeah, you have to read it. You have to, what do you call it?
Osmosis.
He says he wants a Spider-Man, or she does. I don't know if it's a male or female. Because foxes can be either, I hear.
Yeah, nice win. Awesome.
I'm going to put down my email one more time. There you go. Silver Fox. My email will be popping up there. Son of the Norse. Use that Gmail account. Send me your, if you send it to me right after the show, I will mail this tomorrow to you. It's Spider-Man number 234. It is the Will-O-Wisp and Tarantula up here, it says. Has a 16-page Marvel Comics Guide to Collecting Comics insert. Not all the issues have the insert. So this one is a 9.2 with white pages. Some of them might not be worth as much as this one because they don't have the insert. This one does have the insert. Not that you're going to be able to crack it open unless you want to. You can do that as well. So send me that information, Silver Fox, and I'll get that out to you tomorrow. As far as Humble and Silver Fox, and also Nikki was on, you guys make sure I got your address as well, and I will send you at least the Hobo Nickel for hopping on the show. If anyone else wants to jump on the show, let's see here. You can join us. I'll give you a few more minutes here because I don't plan on these shows going a really long time. Just make it a light first time.
That's like Spider-Man with the centerfold, huh?
Yeah. I do have some inappropriate cover comics too, but I wouldn't be able to show those, but I'll maybe be giving those away in the future as well. I also have a bunch of free comic book day comics. I have about 75 of them. So I'm probably going to put at least 5 of those in your packet as well, Silver Fox. So you're going to get some raw comics as well. I'll give you a good mixture. And these are comics that are given away once a year at comic book stores. And believe it or not, after a year or two, some of them go quite a bit in value.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, Mike can attest to that. You'd be surprised how much money people are willing to pay for a comic that just a year ago was free.
You ought to talk to Thousandaire. He's a comic book collector.
Yeah, we've been talking. We've talked for quite a while since I joined back in late December, and we frequently, when we get talking, we comment back and forth like 11, 12 times back and forth. So, yep, he has some really nice silver comics. I only have the one, the Hulk 181, the first major appearance of Wolverine. He said he has like 5 or 6 of them with, that they made into, it's a New Zealand mint made 1 ounce silver foil comic books. So it's basically a painted cover. And on the back, you see the silver engraving of all the different Marvel popular characters.
I haven't seen that until you showed it on your channel.
Thanks, Opal Roach. Congratulations on turning 30 soon. And I'm glad I popped up on your home page.
Well, Punisher, thanks for having me up.
Oh, you're welcome, Humble. Thanks for some of your people for hopping over. Thanks for Jamie G. Yep, we see you, Thousandaire. Shout out to Thousandaire. Okay, before you leave, Humble, if you're going to pop off, why don't you give a little promotion for your own channel and tell us what you have coming up?
Actually, I was supposed to be streaming at 9:30. I just wanted to come up and hang out with you, so I told all those guys to come on over here and hang out for a bit. But since you're ending, I'm going to be hopping off anyways. I stream just about every night except for on Saturday nights when I have my kids. We do the Metal Mob every Sunday at 5 p.m., me and Cartier Silver. Always welcome to have any guests up. So if anybody ever wants to pop up, just email me and we can always look to have you up on as a guest. But I'm just I'm excited that I made it to round 2 on the Kumite. I can't believe I even got nominated. So nominated and made it past round 1. So I'm just excited.
You are in the Sweet 16. Matter of fact, before you leave, since we have a lot of new people on here, let me show them the Sweet 16 bracket one more time before we exit for the day. These are the battles that are going to be in the Sweet 16. This round, the votes will still be anonymous, meaning no one will know who you voted for. You just click their picture and it'll be a vote for them. You do not have to write a comment saying who you voted for unless you want to. So here we go. Let me pull it up and move our faces over a little bit. So the 8 matches in the Sweet 16 are 7 Silver Stacker. We have Littlefoot Stacker versus Kansas Kid. We have FG Stacker versus Fish. We have Mandy's Candy. I'm sorry. I always chuckle when I say that. Mandy's Candy versus Liberty Bleed Silver. Nikki Silver Stacker versus OC Omega Stacker 03. We have Shellfish Stacker versus Humble. And we have West Texas versus Jerry P. And we have Kalilo versus the Blue Collar Stacker. This is going to be a anonymous voting. When we get to the Elite 8, it is going to be open voting. People will have to vote and write a comment. There will be no radio button. So be nice also to your competitor. Smack talk is welcome, but don't get too personal, because the people that don't make it into the Final 4 are going to have a major role on who wins in that bracket. That's all the information I'm going to give. I'm not going to tell you any secrets. Just know that everyone that's in the tournament, the 32 people, all will have a major role when it comes to the Final 4, and that's all I'll say. So I appreciate everyone watching. I look forward to sending that giveaway tomorrow, hopefully the Silver Fox. Anything you have to say, Cat Corn?
There's a couple good ones there. I like Palilo against Blue Collar. That'll be tough. Mandy versus LBS will be a good one, and FG and Fish.
Yeah, it's just some of them I just don't have a clue. I'm like, man, it was all random though how we selected the bracket, so I did not try to make one bracket harder. I had my daughter, we videotaped it. I just gave her the 32 names, and she put them randomly wherever she wanted. She knew nothing about any of the channels. She's 16. All she cares about is her iPhone and her friends. So she just placed them in random spots, and may the chips fall where they may. All of you are winners, though, because you made it this far. That means there's someone out there that thinks enough of you to say, to me, this person should be the coin collector of the year. And that's what it's all about. It's not about people winning and losing. It's about each and every one of the 32 have people out there, and in most cases, way more than one person that really thinks that you are the best when it comes to coin collecting. So congratulations to all of you. Mike from Casino Comics, do you have anything you want to say before we wrap it up for the day?
Not really. There ain't that much going on. I'm probably going to take a little vacation from YouTube. Well, I haven't decided yet. Got some stuff going on at the house.
Okay. No, it's okay. We always look forward to when you come back. He's Casino Comics. If you want to support him, he is a great guy. Works down in Mississippi at a casino. Maybe he can give you some tips or something.
Yeah,
so thanks so much everyone for coming on. Thanks for everyone in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button or subscribe or whatever people say. You don't have to, though. Don't feel you have to. But I appreciate you all coming by. We will see you next time. I'll still be on backstage after this closes. So if anyone wants to say goodbye or has something personal to say, you can say it after I end the live stream portion. So everyone, thanks so much for coming. And until next time, watch your stacks.
Thank you for the invite.
Make my opponents disappear. Ain't no doubt when I'm here. You call me the Punisher Stacker, right? The big bad Punisher Stacker. That's what they call me.